Been listening to a lot of podcasts, reading a lot of material, science, research, things like that, just for my own benefit. Also, so that I can pass this information on to you guys. And one thing I have learned is that everything gets right back to one simple strategy, and that is keep it simple. Exercise has not changed much in decades. And you guys might be thinking, how is that possible? And I'm going to tell you, yes, we see different modalities. We see old modalities that are being brought to be new again, kind of like fashion, right? What's old is now new. What used to be in fashion is now out of fashion, back in fashion, that kind of thing. And it happens with exercise as well. A lot of exercise modalities that you see that are new, the new hot thing, are actually not really that new. They've just been kind of reimagined and packaged and put out there for you to start using. Now, does that mean they're bad or good? No, everything is good. So anytime you're moving and exercising your body, it's good. And that's where I'm getting to, is that all the research that says you have to do this, don't do that, do this only, stop doing that, that's not good for you, do it better this way. Hey, those are all great things, kind of, but really, let's get back to it. You just need to make sure you're moving and exerting yourself, getting your heart rate up. That's the key with exercise. Now, yes, there are different goals that you may have. You want to step on stage in a bodybuilding contest, then we are going to focus on different things. A lot of isolation exercises, hypertrophy, building the muscle, keeping lean, eating in a deficit. We need to show those muscles as we build them, right? If you're working into the powerlifting realm, then you're going to want to see somebody who's a professional instructor in that, because you're going to be working in the 1 to 5 rep range. You're going to be doing different amount of sets. Your acute training variables are going to be much different than somebody who's into bodybuilding. Your goal is to build the most strength you can, the maximal strength, and you're going to be doing that through the 3 lifts. That's going to be different. If you're an athlete, you are going to be working out, gearing it towards your athletic endeavor, your sport, be baseball, hockey, basketball, golf, whatever it happens to be. You're going to train a little bit differently as well. So the main thing, though, is, again, with just basic exercise for our general population, is just to get out and move, exert yourself, sweat, get the heart rate up. That takes care of everything else. You don't need to get buried and bogged down in all this scientific information that people are throwing at you saying, oh, don't work in zone 2, or you only work in zone 2, or, for your cardio stuff, meaning that your heart rate is elevated, but not too extreme, but enough, you just need to get out and move. Most of us are just not doing that enough anyway. So the main thing is get out and start moving. Dietary wise, again, don't get bogged down in all of it. Oh, I only eat carnivore. Oh, I only eat sugar. Oh, I only eat this. I only eat that. No, don't worry about that. Let's keep it real simple. Eat whole foods, non-processed foods. Limit your amount of times you eat at a restaurant. You don't know everything that goes into your food there. When they even put calories on the menu, it's an estimate. You have a different cook cooking all the time. You think they're measuring the exact same as the other guy? No, they're probably not. So you need to just be smart, right? Be smart. Don't go out all the time. Avoid the fast foods. We know those are not good for you. When you shop the perimeter of the store. Don't shop the aisles with all the boxes and the bags and the packages. Go around, get the whole foods, get the meats, the dairy that's good for you. Get the fruits, the vegetables. Keep it simple. Lean proteins, fruits, vegetables, stuff like that. You're going to end up way ahead of the game. You don't even need to count calories if you're eating whole foods and you're just in it for general health reasons. What? You don't have to? You don't have to. Let's say you're dealing with being obese. Then yes, you would definitely want to count. You would definitely want to track. But let's say you're overall and healthy individual and you've changed up your food to eating whole foods. You're going to see benefits just from doing that on its own. And chances are, as long as you eat every 3 to 4 hours and you don't snack consistently throughout the day, you're going to notice that your weight is probably going to remain the same or even get better for you. How is that possible without writing down every single thing? I know, right? Maybe it's not. But for most people, it will be. But again, this is my whole point. Let's keep it simple. Let's not get bogged down in the details. Let's get the exercise out there. Whatever it is you like to do, do it. Just move, exert yourself. Try to do it for 30 minutes a day minimum. Wow, minimum. Yeah, minimum. That's the minimum recommendation right now, 30 minutes of moderate activity daily. Or you can go 75 minutes, because that's going to equal out to, if you do it 5 days a week, to 150 minutes. So right now the recommendation is 150 minutes of moderate activity weekly. Let's bump that up though. Really, that's the minimum. So you would want to aim more for 300 minutes. Let's throw in some days where we have some high intensity interval training. Ralph, I can't even barely move. How am I supposed to do high intensity interval training? You're not. Don't freak out. Work at the level you're at right now. So if you're somebody that is beginning your fitness journey, and maybe you have some extra weight that you're trying to get rid of, maybe you have some joint pain, let's take it easy. Let's get out and get a walk in. Let's get that 10-minute walk in. If you can only walk 5 minutes, that's okay. Let's get out, get a 5-minute walk in, and then do another 5-minute walk. Do multiple walks throughout the day. Let's start building a little bit of endurance. Let's start building a little bit of strength, stamina, and then let's progress. Let's throw in some weight training with that. Maybe something very basic, maybe 3 exercises that work your entire body. You might be at a point where you can't use any resistance except for your body weight. That's okay. You may be limited, but you know what? You can still move a bit. As long as you can move, you can move. I should put that on a shirt, huh? As long as you can move, you can move. You guys are going to steal that idea off me already, aren't you? Anyway, let's keep it simple, okay? Let's not get bogged down in the details right now. As you get into a certain level, if your goal is to really, really fine-tune your aesthetics, to really fine-tune your athletic performance, then yes, you may want to start getting bogged down in a few more details. But even then, you probably don't, because honestly, just focusing some different movements, some different movement patterns, maybe some different timing with your nutrients as far as your food goes, that's probably all you need to worry about. Work with a good coach when you're at that level, and hopefully if you're at that level, you are working with a good coach. Those are my tips for the day. Happy Monday. Have a great week. Get out there, move, and keep it simple.